Hello there, we're Paul and Carole of Travel and welcome to episode 4 of our Koh Samui story. We've moved slightly north to Chaweng Noi, and so we're going to tell you all about that and also our day trip to the Discovery Cruise Ship. But yesterday we left you off where we were going to go to visit our favourite cruise ship, the Discovery, and we did, and we had a fantastic day, didn't we?
Excellent, yeah.
So we used, if you've been following us for a while, you'll see our blog posts about transport in Koh Samui. We use Navigo, which is like an Uber app, which is very, very useful because it's, particularly if you're not sure where you're going, and also it does save you a few quid, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It seems to... compared to the other taxi prices that we've got quoted. So we jumped in a Navigo Uber, whatever you want to call it, and we dropped our cases off here at Baan Sukreep and then headed straight to the opposite side of the island on the west coast to Naton, where the cruise ships are tender. There's no docking, there's no cruise ship terminal in Koh Samui, so if you are planning a cruise that has Koh Samui as a cruise port, then it is tenders only. So if you do have mobility issues and things, then that might be a little bit difficult for you. But as we came in, we noticed there was 3 ships in, wasn't there?
Yeah, 3, and there was
Ada.
Ada, can't remember the second name, unfortunately.
Ada Bella.
Norwegian...
Jewel.
Jewel.
Yeah. So there was 3 ships. There's our ship, Marella Discovery. I say our ship. We're very fond of that.
Yeah, we don't own it.
No, we don't, unfortunately. Ada Bella, which is a German cruise line, the ones with all the big lips on the hull. If you're into cruising, you can identify those straight away. And also the Norwegian Jewel, which is here. So as you can imagine, 3 cruise ships in with, they all looked a similar size ship, didn't they, with about 2,000 passengers. So you imagine 6,000 passengers getting off. The traffic in Nathon, we were a bit late when we was just mental.
But the good thing was, with all the passengers getting off, they're all going one way.
Yes, we were getting
we're all
on.
going the other.
Yes,
so we had a tender that had
very few people
4
on
people on, I think, going.
Yeah.
And just us 2 coming back. So we felt like we were cruise royalty.
Yeah,
almost.
we did. But that is another thing to take into consideration, because if you do go off the ship on your own, make sure you get plenty of time, because we were sat for about half an hour or so, weren't we, in traffic?
Stuck in traffic.
And you do not want to miss the ship. So anyway, so we got on the tender, went to Marella Discovery. Good to see our names were on the list as guests of Dimitri, the general manager. And as soon as we got on, Dimitri and Claudia, the social hostess, and also Darren, the excursion guy, came and met us, who we'd met before, and they're just lovely people, aren't they?
Yeah, they're just
really nice.
Even though obviously we were only in their company for a couple of weeks last October, it just felt like you were meeting somebody you'd known all your life, and they really made us feel so
really
welcome.
Nice people. So we went to the atrium, which is the heart of the ship, and had a drink and just caught up on, obviously we've been watching them from home. When we got off the ship in October, it went to dry dock in Cadiz, and then it went to Naples, and then it's gone all the way through the Suez Canal, down India, and Thailand and Singapore, and this cruise, the Far East cruise that they're on at the moment, goes as far up to Cambodia and Vietnam and back down to Singapore, Malacca, and obviously to Koh Samui and up to Bangkok, which is a fantastic itinerary. So if you're looking for a cruise company to have a really good Far East cruise and all-inclusive and at a reasonable price, then Marella is someone that you should consider. We'll put links in the comments below to all those things, and if you've been watching us for a while, you know that we've got cruise ship tours, etc., which you can have a look at. So we got on board and it was really nice. Then Dimitri said, Captain Hugh wants to come and say hi, and that we felt very honoured, didn't we? So he popped by for 10 minutes and caught up. A funny guy, and it's just so easy to talk to them, wasn't it, and catch up. It was just so natural and lovely. And then we wanted to have a look. One of the main areas that they sorted in dry dock was the venue, which used to be called the venue.
Yeah, it used to be called the venue. It's now called the Squid and Anchor.
The Squid and Anchor pub.
So they've done a big refurb in there. The layout is obviously all the same, but it's just all different furniture.
Yeah,
a lot of more sort of wood effect type stuff, but it looked all very nice. And but obviously until you see it with like 800 people in there in use, it's hard to judge, but it certainly looked the part.
It did, yeah. So we did a little video tour of that, which we're bringing to you as well, so you can see the difference when we showed you around the venue. And then we had a look up on decks, just to reminisce. And obviously when we were cruising, it was in Norway, and the decks weren't used very much, but the decks were pretty busy, weren't they?
Yeah,
but still plenty of room though, wasn't there? Still
yeah.
Plenty of room. So anyway, unfortunately our visit came to an end, and after another mooch around the ship and catching up with Claudia, Darren and Dimitri, we left the ship and came back to Koh Samui, which is not. We were sad to leave the ship, but obviously we still got 10 days in Koh Samui, which we're really happy about. And we came back to Baan Sukreep. But I just want to say to Dimitri, thank you so much for contacting us and inviting us on board. We know that we'll be cruising on the Discovery, and we know actually now we've made a decision that we're going to be doing a cruise on the Discovery by the end of the year. But we'll keep those details to ourselves for the minute, and we will let you know.
Yeah, she's kept them for me, so.
No, surprise, surprise. Yeah. No, so we'll be bringing those details later. So back to Baan Sukreep, where we've moved. So we had our 5 nights in the Mai.
5 in the Mai.
5 nights in the Mai, and then we were at Baan Sukreep, which is in Chaweng Noi, which is the same side of the Koh Samui, but halfway between Chaweng and the Mai. So it's in walking distance of Chaweng Noi beach, which is beautiful. Got a few little beach bars, hasn't it? The bistro and the Sunshine, I think the little time where we had some food yesterday. And it's a beautiful beach. As long as you buy a beer or a mango shake or whatever, you're able to use their sunbeds. So it's, would you say 10-minute walk from here?
Yeah, 10 minutes, yeah.
This resort, Baan Sukreep, is owned by a French couple, Odette and Jean-Claude, who are lovely and always make us very welcome.
Jean-Luc.
Oh yes, why did I say Claude? Because I said Claudia, didn't I? Jean-Luc, yes. And always makes us feel very welcome. Little pool in the middle, which is perfect. A bar area, which is a little bit more expensive than you would find out, but that's any hotel. The prices are always a little dearer, but not too out of the way. So now we're just enjoying the peace and quiet of Chaweng Noi and just chilling with our friends. There's 15 of us now, so we're all together, which is really good. First night was I don't know what the barman at Baan Sukreep you had hit in.
Never worked so hard.
Because we were all catching up and having a few beers, but it was really good fun. So we'll be showing you around the resort. We've got a little bungalow which is attached to another bungalow where my sister and niece are staying, and there's all individual bungalows. So during our time here, we'll be going through all those and showing you around. Yeah, and the quest for the curry pastes continues. We love going home and cooking Thai food, and Lobo do these curry pastes in sachets, but they seem to get harder and harder to find, particularly if you want yellow curry or you want massaman. Anyway, on our venture at Nathan, we found a little, you described it as...
It's, I describe it as like a Thai version of Arkwright's. If they don't sell it, you don't need it, and it's called Sandpit. And apparently they've been on the island for years and years and years and used to supply lots of bars and restaurants themselves. And they sell absolutely everything, and it's as cheap, if not cheaper, than all like there's Tesco Lotus on the island, which is quite a big supermarket, and mini marts and stuff
and
like
7-Elevens.
And the 7-Elevens, but they're as cheap, if not a smidge cheaper. And we went in there and they had tons and tons of curry paste.
Yeah, so we bought a batch.
So we're fully stocked.
So we came back very gloating to Norm and Chris, who've been having the battle of getting the pastes. But kindly, we've given them some, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that now. So anyway, so we got our paste to take home, and so not very exciting for you, but that's really exciting for us. So what we'll do now is we'll sign off now. We're going to go back out by the pool, just chill out, and we're going to explore a little bit more of Chaweng Noi and Chaweng. We did have a brief night out last night, Chaweng, which is pretty crazy compared
it's quite full on, but we
didn't
give it the full tour, so
we didn't.
We'll do that another night, and we'll let you know how we get on.
Yes, exactly. So that's us from Baan Sukreep, and we will speak to you soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell too to get future notifications of our videos. Thanks very much.